Corey, say...
This podcast is brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool. Watch this or listen.
Oh, dude, last time I had to do it like
you got
5
it.
times. Okay, what is it?
This podcast is brought to you and powered by Sunday Cool.
This podcast is brought to you, empowered by Sunday Cool.
Mm-hmm. You just did it.
Watch or listen here.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
you don't say. You don't have to say here.
This, like
Here. Watch it here.
We play it on his eyes. All right, Andrew, you got to figure that out.
Okay.
You did it.
What
Good
was
job.
it?
No, that was perfect.
Oh, that was it?
yeah,
Yeah.
just look into the camera for 5.
I just had to look into your eyes and
Yeah, just look straight into the lens.
say what?
Just
Nothing.
nothing. Just stare into the lens because we're gonna put the ad in your eyes
or on your
that'll be
forehead
cool.
or something.
or like the That's So Raven where it's like.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hey. Oh, you meant them. Okay.
It's the end of 2023, but in 2024, I want to give some of y'all free swag for a whole year. That's right. For the past 365 days, we here at Sunday Cool have been serving you, and we're making sure that all your apparel needs are being met. And we couldn't be more grateful for y'all. And to thank you, I want to give you free Sunday Cool swag for a whole year.
That would be awesome.
Still talking to them.
Got it.
I mean, how nice would it be to get a box of super soft surprises delivered to you every month for free for a year just for you? Come on! So all you gotta do is go to sundaycool.com/Christmas and fill out the form, and you're entered to win. And because I'm such a generous person, we won't just be picking one person. No, sirree. We're gonna be picking up to 5 people, 5 lucky people to win Sunday Cool swag for a whole year. Just for them. Their personal swag. Maybe even more. Maybe I might choose 1 million. I don't know. So go hit the link in the bio and let's finish the year strong. Right, Andy? Well, now I'm talking to you.
What? What did you say? I missed it. No, do it again. I'll be ready.
No, the moment's gone. SundayCool.com/Christmas. Go enter to win now so you can get the whole chance for a year of free Sunday Cool swag, and it's just for you. Hey, Merry Christmas from all of us here at Sunday Cool. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Well, recording.
Oh. That was stressful.
Was a lot.
I was trying to remember how to do everything and
Yeah.
all the angles. Corey, on
We have
the
17
number
cameras.
2 knob at the top.
Number 2.
No.
Top left corner.
Top
Top
right.
left corner.
Right.
Top left for him.
Yep.
Turn it down a hair.
That's right.
That is right.
His?
Yeah, do this.
Is that down or up?
Andy,
Go the other way. Turn it left.
Gosh,
whoever,
always trying
you're
to get
affecting
left.
me.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
I'm
going.
maxed out, boss.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, jeez, Lil. Chill. Turn hers up. I guess she's 2.
Are you number 2?
I can't hear anything.
All right, no, too loud. Hold on.
Is that you?
I think it's everybody. Don't do it again.
Hold on. Andy, keep talking.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2.
Sound good?
Check 1 2. Yeah,
I
sound
can't
good.
tell. That was loud though. That was
Yes.
pretty cool.
Wait,
is.
oh, you heard it too?
Like a little bit, yeah.
And it was the top left. I apologize. Top right. I apologize.
There's 17
dummy.
there's 17 dials on the top right.
Remember when you said that you can discern direction immediately? You don't have to think about it at all.
Yeah, but that's the opposite. That's for someone else. It's not for me. For me, I know right left. What if I did that wrong? That would be hilarious.
Do you want to do a little movie up there?
Oh yeah, shoot.
Go ahead and put on Twilight. You know something?
I like Twilight. Those are good films, yeah.
Josh, this week, has watched every Twilight with me.
What was your favorite? New Moon? One of the old ones, right? Like
Yeah.
one of the newest ones.
The
I don't
ori-
really like the first one. That's like they tried to go way too hardcore on like the
It's the best one.
what?
The first one?
The first one's the best one.
Have you noticed how? Hey, Andy, can you double check to see if I'm focused? Because I think I accidentally tapped the screen.
No, you're focused. No, because there's the original. There's New
Yeah.
Moon, Breaking Dawn.
No.
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
You missed one.
What is it?
Missed a couple, right?
No,
There's
just
only
one.
4.
There's 5.
5.
5 movies.
Yeah, he
There's 4
said
books.
3.
No, do it again.
Twilight, New Moon, Breaking Dawn,
No, that's where you're skipping one.
Before Breaking Dawn.
It's between New Moon and Breaking Dawn.
That's not the
Think about moon phases.
Just think about moon
Eclipse.
phases.
It's Eclipse,
It's
right?
eclipse.
It is Eclipse.
and then it's crescent.
Waning.
Crescent moon.
Where's the waning?
And then there's
Wane.
blood moon. And then there's harvest moon.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there's Blue Moon.
And then there's harvest moon.
Yeah.
You said that already.
I said blue moon too, and he repeated it. So that's why I was like,
Hey guys, you know there's a blue moon?
no.
I haven't heard of that.
No.
I've never heard that before.
I haven't heard that either.
Me either.
Corey, to you, is Harry Potter
Star
October
Wars.
movie?
Star Wars.
Don't know the difference.
Do you watch Harry Potter?
I mean, I've seen them all, definitely.
But so what's your hot take? Don't
Average?
Never mind.
I'd rather watch Han Solo than Harry Potter.
That's fair. I mean, like, it's a comparable franchise, I
It's
guess.
just what he's into.
I was watching a TikTok the other day of like the beginning Harry Potter movies, and it made me genuinely uncomfortable.
What are you talking about?
Like they're just like little kids, and like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I didn't like
It's
it.
a children's franchise.
Yeah.
What do you think? Star Wars is definitely bigger fandom wise, right?
No.
It might
It
be.
started in the 70s.
It might be.
No.
It
That's a
started in
good
the 70s.
Maybe I was going to make a mean joke. I'm not going to do it though.
Yeah, no.
Do it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Lily can't be mean.
If you like Star Wars, you're homeschooled.
It was along those lines.
Hey guys, do you know Andrew looks different?
Andrew went under a very intense plastic surgery, and we're all very proud of him. Yes, we are. He's 6'5", and his name's Corey now. So
I'm back.
Welcome, Corey. Andrew is on vacay.
vacay.
Much deserved vacation.
Yes.
So we're winging it. I had to remember how to set everything up, and I'm nervous I did something wrong, but we'll find out.
You look like a newborn horse setting up these cameras. Like, not sure what's happening. Well, easy, buddy, easy. Oh, don't get too excited.
Was that a baby horse noise?
Yeah, it definitely was. That's what I heard. No, okay, well.
I said much deserved vacation. Has anyone ever said a undeserving vacation?
Under the breath, I'm sure, yeah.
He has taken a very undeserving vacation.
Undeserved. Very.
No, it's very much deserved.
Yes.
He works very hard.
Yes.
So music.
I know. I was
Music?
wondering how you guys are going to do it.
Song?
Song?
Song.
Corey,
Would you like a
a song?
Yeah, sing me a song.
All right. We have no guitar, no instruments.
Acapella.
Oh, acapella.
Hey, what do I do? This?
If you see something,
Yeah.
you can chime in.
I
You're
wish we
gonna,
had
I feel like, yeah.
I wish we had a tambourine.
Ooh, find that note, I'm up here, not down here, I'm up here.
Boop, bop, boop, bo, boop, bop, bop, bo, boop, bop, bop, bo, boop, bop, bop, bo.
Welcome to Ninjas Are Butterflies. It is episode 66. I really feel bad for all of those guys who are missing out on this. If our faces remind you of a warm, safe place, then grab a seat and sit. We got Josh and Lily, our good friend Corey, and a guy who looks like Brad Pitt. Whoa, 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 ninjas are butterflies. Hold on, ninjas are butterflies. Hey,
That was great.
hey,
That was probably the best song we've ever done.
I honestly believe you. I concur. I concur on that statement. I think we nailed it.
What'd you think?
I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Coming out of the gates hot.
That had soul in it.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
babe.
did.
Thank you.
But everyone be quiet because I have a question.
Okay.
Everyone just listen to what I have to say.
Huh?
Shh.
Okay.
This is a very serious question.
Is it?
Please stop talking and let me talk because, okay. Today's question sent in by a viewer. Should hunters be charged with murder?
Whoa. What would you say?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what my gut, and they always say go with your gut. That's what my gut reaction says. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the, I think they should
Yeah. Okay. Corey?
try it. You're an avid hunter.
Yeah. You
You
like
hunt
to
every weekend, right?
Yeah, I'm not murdering because I'm no good. But the people that are getting after it,
Yeah.
maybe in excess. Like maybe after this amount, then maybe like, hey man, like
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you had to say yes or no, you'd probably say yeah.
it's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lily, what do you think?
No, I don't think that is
Good for
murder.
you.
Interesting.
I mean, why?
Because,
Yeah.
I mean,
What if
Oh.
they're?
well, I forgot actually a part of the question.
We'll finish it, dude.
My bad. The thing was, should hunters be charged with murder when the hunters are hunting humans? Interesting.
And if my memory serves me correctly,
yeah, mine does too.
yes,
Yes.
yes, no.
So Lily thinks it's okay for men or other people to hunt other people and get away with murder?
That is so sad.
This is scary, guys. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Ah,
You know why?
Why?
Because it's time to say
welcome to the show.
oh.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations. I said empty your mind. You learn martial arts. Ninjas attack!
Man, that was so smooth. That was like the most dangerous game.
Oh. Did you
That's
read that in middle school?
No, I didn't. That was literally just from my knowledge of the Zodiac Killer.
Oh. Okay, for a second I thought we were gaslighting Corey. I was excited to be in on it.
That's what we should have done. Act like we gaslight him and then we could turn it back on her.
No, that was good.
He pulls out
Good
his
job.
rifle.
You did good.
So you're basically a terrible person now.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why aren't you having any luck, Corey, hunting? You drive how many hours to Georgia every single weekend?
4
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours there, 4 hours back.
Yeah.
Are you
And
just
you're
bad at it?
You know, it makes me a little sad actually,
Oh.
but
That's okay.
it's God's plan. It's the journey, not the destination. Even though the destination is far more fun than the journey.
Wait, what's God's
Genghis
plan?
Khan.
You not being good at hunting or hunting?
It just me not killing yet.
Oh.
I can't say murdering. No.
So here's the thing someone pointed out when we interviewed Blurry, and we didn't do it with Corey either. The deal was anytime a guest comes
Oh my
on,
gosh.
they have to give us their best poop
Yeah.
story.
Blurry is understandable. They're going to be reoccurring, and
Yeah. Next
we
time.
could not waste time with them,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Are you private?
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have to.
I mean,
yeah,
you
I
had to
mean-
say it. I just want to know if you're going into it
do you
blushing.
have a really memorable poop story?
When's the last time you pooped your pants?
He's literally pooping his pants now.
Just to have a good poop story.
I have like, I actually kind of have. I mean, they're not like super good, but I definitely have 2 that
Okay.
like I'll like break out.
Yeah.
What's the
Like
funniest? Yeah, give us the funniest one or the most outrageous one.
They were both when I was a little younger,
It was a tough year.
like definitely teens, but earlier than 20s.
Yeah.
I was in Pennsylvania. You know, I was running, trying to be an athlete, and
What are you doing?
I'm trying to take this label off.
and that's incredible. Now this is taking a lot out of me right here.
Yeah, I know.
All right, go for it.
And I was running, trying to be athletic, have a good time, stay in shape, and all of a sudden I'm running and it hits me. I dip into this guy's cornfield.
No, you're running by yourself?
Yeah. Just
How old are you?
Just down the road, just like in the teens, maybe like 13 or 14.
Okay. All right.
And I just pop it in the cornfield. And, you know, when you're running, things are moving. It's not ideal conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I ended up just drop them, happened, pulled them up. Just no cleanup or nothing. And I was like 2 miles away, and I just like, I waddled back.
Bro.
You know, like when you poop in the bathroom and then there's no toilet paper and you have to literally waddle
Yeah.
to the closet or whatever to get it.
All the way
2
home.
miles from a cornfield, just going.
And it was sliding around.
Oh, no,
dude, it was
That's
it was
gnarly.
traumatic.
That's a good poop story.
That's a very good poop story.
Pooping in a cornfield.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dude, I don't think I've told the story, but there was a youth minister friend who did a missionary trip in California, and they had a busload of kids, right, teenage kids, and they went and went to a Mexican restaurant, and all got food poisoning.
You told this, I thought.
Have I? I don't know if I've told it on the pod though. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Go ahead.
Long story short.
Yeah.
They one person, they don't realize they have food poisoning until one person starts like, oh man, we really got to stop. They stop on the side of the road. It's a girl, and it's like it's an embarrassing thing, but she's like, she can't hold it in. They go down the road a little bit more. Everyone's starting to feel this way. They're starting to throw up a little bit. They pull in. It's the middle of the night. They pull into this parking lot. That's this church, and they just let a bus full. 50, 80 kids you can fit into a bus, all just disperse on this property. And are just pooping their brains out.
Oh my gosh.
Just all over the lawn, everywhere. And then they have to get in the bus and just leave. So they left a note like saying, hey, like this is who we are. We're sorry. This is what happened. We will figure this out. And so, but I just imagine being like the secretary.
That's literally a nightmare.
Secretary waking up on a Sunday morning, pulling into the driveway and just
like
a massacre. Of bowel movements.
There's poop everywhere.
Who did this? I want names.
Who's responsible?
Tell me this wasn't just one person.
Was this an animal? Some kind of animal?
Dude, I got told that story over lunch, and I just could not. I was dying laughing. I was like, that is the worst poop story. I mean, the best, but the worst.
Yeah. That is
crazy.
Insane. I have a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Lot.
Let's dive in, baby.
Okay, first off, I sent it to you.
Yeah.
And Lily's seen it too, and Andrew. But that V-shaped thing that the International Space Station caught, this giant craft flying over the clouds.
A wide V thing, yeah.
That looked exactly like what me and Lily saw.
Really?
I thought it could have been that Pegasus or that plane, you know, with all the tech.
Yeah, that one makes so much more sense because when you drew it out on the whiteboard when it happened. That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, because it wasn't a triangle, it was a V.
Yeah.
It was just a clear, giant, wide V.
I'm not gonna lie, whenever you sent the video, it was like, but that's not kind of like, it wasn't exactly what you described because it had that bulk on the end of it. That one's like just a straight 2 lines, basically. Yeah. What were your thoughts when you saw it? Because you saw the same thing.
This picture?
Yeah, the picture compared to your experience.
I'm gonna be really honest with you.
Oh no.
Like because I thought it was the same thing that you showed me before.
No,
That's not the Pegasus?
No, they don't know what that thing was.
Oh.
That's
what I'm saying.
That is more accurately what we saw.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That thing, the International Space Station,
seen it?
got it on video.
No, I haven't seen
I'll
it.
pull it up.
Have
And
you heard this story of us seeing a UFO?
No,
At
but
Andrew's house?
that's terrifying though.
yeah, people, we've said it
Andrew's
before on
house?
here.
Yeah. Just like a quick,
Because-
we used to own Andrew's house.
Yeah. Then when Andrew moved here, he bought our house.
And we bought our current house from our British friends.
Yeah, I can't be surprised. Andrew's got something going on. I see him at the desk on the like he knows some things that he's not telling people.
That you might be right.
But anywho, we were walking our dog Frank, and it was like 10:30 or something, and I look up
Just
at
so
this
happened
guy.
to not bring both of our phones outside.
I know, and I go, this is before kids.
No, I saw it first.
No, I saw first.
Not true.
Let's
I
roll
looked
back.
up.
We
I
saw
said,
it at the same time.
no, I said, what is that? And you look up and you're like, what is that? What is that? What is that? And then it disappeared.
Anyway, it was a V-shaped phenomenon.
Craft.
Kind of
if
like
you
this,
will.
but with no lights, right?
Yes, but wider.
It took up it looked wider. It took up WIDER.
Yeah.
It took up about a third of the sky. It was so it must have been really low, flying low,
Or just giant.
humongous.
Which that thing was huge.
But what was interesting about it is it had like no lights apart from what appeared to be
It looked like a cloud.
Yeah.
But like a perfectly structured V cloud that was just going like this in the sky, like.
But like the only reason why we saw it, I think, is because it either had lights on
Or-
the outside
well, there's
of
a
the
full
V,
moon.
or it was reflecting the light of either the moon or the sun or something.
New moon.
I have two questions.
Yes.
Why'd you just spell that word out?
I said wider, and it could have been whiter.
Like a whiter UFO, a white UFO would be like, just like, how did you know it was white people driving? Oh, it was like Smash Mouth. I heard while they're flying over.
And then you said it was clear,
It wasn't clear. It looked like
like
just
an opaque.
like a cloud. Like it was like going through the clouds or something.
Yeah, invisible.
Almost like a shadow, like almost like just a floating shadow.
Or like
Kind
reflective
of,
plates.
but like a white shadow.
Ooh,
White shadow.
white shadow. That's from a Disney movie.
Is
no,
it?
no, it's from
What?
yeah,
That's from Shrek.
tomato, tomato.
Oh no, I'm thinking Fiona.
Yes.
Anywho, the funny part about it is that Josh
Okay.
completely spins out after this happens. He's like, we've had an alien encounter, and this is the craziest thing that's ever happened to us. And my reaction was more like, I expected this to happen to me at some point in my life, so it's not as big of a deal.
What?
And Josh was so mad at me for like a week about it.
Lily's like, all right, next chapter. Here we
Next
go.
thing, yeah.
Because we went inside and I'm just like, what did we see? And I'm going on like local, like I'm looking at the space station. Did they launch something? I'm looking at alien reports in our area, like if anyone's seen like a UFO or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And then Lou's just like eating pretzels or something, like
Yeah.
totally chill.
We're watching a show, and like you keep interrupting it and stuff with information.
I'm like, how are you not more freaked out right now? It's like, I don't know.
Just got to match their energy. Just
Yeah.
get really angry for no reason.
Yeah.
Why'd you expect that?
I just,
Like you were just like, yeah, I'll probably see that.
it'll probably happen to all of us at some point that we'll have some kind of weird supernatural encounter.
What's one thing that happens to everybody that in their lifetime, but it's just like you never know when it's going to happen?
Poop your pants.
Poop your
Death.
pants, dude.
Everyone has pooped their pants.
And
at some point.
not only that, you're probably going to poop your pants one more time in your life, at least.
Yeah.
And so it's like, so not knowing when that is.
Yeah.
What if instead of like the day you die, you just knew the next time you pooped your pants? That was your superpower. I know when I'm going to poop my pants.
You can tell anyone when they're going to poop their pants.
It's like, yeah, just
You're a fortune teller, but just with pooping your pants.
That's
You
so
do
funny.
hold their bombs. It's going to be on the 5th of December.
on May 13th, bring an extra change of clothes
Wait, what's going to happen? You're going to poop your pants.
ferociously.
That's it?
You're going to rough June.
Is there anything else? I can't see anything else but that.
So much poop.
I ran into the midwife that delivered Jane at a doctor's appointment for Ada the other day. She was bringing her son. I said, oh my gosh, how are you? It's so nice to see you. You delivered my baby. And she was like, remind me who you are. I said, I pooped. And she was like, oh.
Oh, the
I
pooper.
remember.
Oh. She stepped back, looked.
Oh, it's you. Are you okay?
Are you still alive? You're still alive. Can't believe it.
Is it? That's not standard.
It is.
That's
It is
that's
pretty
standard.
It is, but
But
most
she did,
people
like,
don't wanna know
they
about
broke
it.
the record. They put it on a scale.
No, shut up.
They're like, get the baby off the scale. We have to measure this. This is a record.
But speaking of pooping your pants and seeing UFOs, have you guys ever heard of the Memorandum 6751?
Is that the memorandum right before 650?
That would be after.
70. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, got it.
No,
I have not heard of that.
Okay, so this is a U.S. document from July 8th, 1947 that was declassified by the FBI in 2010.
Okay, 78.
And it's wild. Okay, I'm going to like read a lot of it. So today I came across it on TikTok, I think. It was like some like obscure video, like a documentary talking about it. And so I searched the internet and I finally found it, and it's this old piece of paper that they just like scanned on. So it was like typewriter, you know, and it was like really hard to read.
Okay.
So it took me like
Yeah.
so long this morning. But this memorandum acknowledges the existence of alien presence. Okay, ready? And this, I'm just going to start reading quotes from it. So, quote, This memorandum is respectfully addressed to certain scientists of distinction, to important aeronautical and military authorities. The present writer has several university degrees and was formerly a university department head. So he doesn't say his name because I think of like,
but just drop his credentials. Like, hey, this guy's it's confirmed. It's legit.
He's important.
And then he goes on to say, a very serious situation may develop at any time with regard to the quote flying saucers. If one of these should be attacked, the attacking plane will almost certainly be destroyed. In the public mind, this might create near panic and international suspicion. Then he just goes on to stress that we need to start studying these craft, like how important it is that we need to start studying this craft and the things that are flying it.
Yeah, technology and all of it.
And then it goes on, he lists like 9 bullet points of summarizing what he has observed from these flying saucers, if you will. So number 1, part of the disc carries crews. Others of them are under remote control. So some of these UFOs that we're seeing are controlled by a crew.
Yeah.
The other ones are not.
Kind of like NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything.
Like satellites and stuff.
Like we have our planes, we have our drones, right?
Yeah.
But like that, with their technology though, think about how fast and small those things could possibly be. The ones that are just remote controlled.
Yeah, it gets crazier.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2. Their mission is peaceful. The visitors contemplate settling on this plane.
Not welcome, but glad you're peaceful.
Number 3. These visitors are human-like, but much larger in size.
Okay.
So we're making connections
giants?
now. If we're talking about fallen angels.
Yeah.
Angels.
And how
you're like, so giraffes?
so
Well, don't they have wings? They don't need a plane.
Yeah,
No, they don't have wings.
Yeah.
They don't have wings.
he doesn't watch our podcast.
Yeah, we'll keep all your questions.
Yeah, I'll summarize up this in a minute.
All right, well, I have something to say to you after this.
Number 4, they do not embody Earth people, but come from their own world.
Okay.
Number 5, they do not come from any, quote, planet, as we use this word, but from a etheric planet with, I don't know what this, hold on.
Throw it at me.
Sound that out.
Okay, no, I got it. Let me start this one over. Wait, I lost it again. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. They do not come from any, quote, planet, as we use this word, but from a etheric planet which interpenetrates with our own and is not perceptible to us.
So it's with us, but we can't see it.
Correct.
Dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Or heaven.
We're going to keep going.
Or Cotton Candy Land. Something happier. Number
6, the bodies of the visitors in the craft also automatically, quote, materialize on entering the vibratory. Oh, let me do it again.
Oh, this is eating you.
Listen, I read.
This is eating your lunch, dude.
I read this like 6 times before because I'm like, I got to nail every word because this is so important, and I'm totally butchering it. Number 6, the bodies of the visitors in the craft also automatically materialize on entering the vibratory rates of our etheric matter.
Oh, that's interesting as well.
What does that mean?
Are you being sarcastic?
No, it is because we've been talking about vibrations and stuff like that. And
yeah, like frequencies and all that stuff. Number 7, the discs possess a type of radiant energy or a ray which is easily this is eating my lunch. Which will easily disintegrate any attacking ships. They re-enter the etheric at will and so simply disappear from our vision without trace.
A ray as a weapon is so 1950s.
Yeah.
Number 8, the region from which they come is not the astral, quote, astral plane, but corresponds with the locus in Talos. Students of esoteric matters will understand these terms. And I looked it up. It's a Hindu term meaning heaven, earth, and hell. Basically realms and dimensions. So that he's saying that's where they come from.
Yeah.
Is these realms and dimensions. Number 9, the last one. They probably cannot be reached by radio, but probably can by radar. If a signal system can be devised for that apparatus.
Because they are physical beings.
Mm-hmm.
So we can register anything that's physical in our world. Mm-hmm. So as long as the radars are
radar, but radio cannot read frequencies.
What
right?
about prayer?
What about hopes and wishes? What about our dreams?
But then he concludes, we need to treat these visitors with kindness. And then the last quote, a heavy responsibility rests upon the few in authority who are able to understand this matter. And then he goes on to explain like what the craft, like what's inside them and stuff.
Okay.
Which I'll just say it. This is the quote from the memoranda.
Memoranda.
I'm losing it. Too
I
much
can take
reading.
over. You want me to take it?
No. The front contains the controls. The middle portion is a laboratory. The rear contains armament.
Yeah, like weapons.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, armory.
Like an armory. Yeah. Which consists essentially of a powerful energy apparatus, perhaps a ray.
What's with this ray?
No, there's just an alien in there like Ray. It's just Ray Romano up in the
Guys, don't probe me. Come on, guys. I don't want to do that. Oh, man.
When they say laboratory, like laboratory or lavatory?
Laboratory.
Okay.
Like Dexter's.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
Where do they fly it at?
Where do they fly it at?
Like normally the flying is happening at the front.
Sure. But it's a disc, so where's the front?
That's a good question.
That's the key part.
So that was the center. Are you everything's moving around you, right?
Ooh.
Maybe, and you're in the center.
Maybe.
I'm just getting sick.
Propulsion.
But isn't that wild?
Dude, that's crazy. And that was in 1978.
1947.
47. Wow, even more impressive. 1947, and just got released in 2010. That's wild.
Crazy.
So they've been holding on to this stuff for a long time. It's all matching up. That's the problem, is that none of this is changing.
Yeah.
Like all the things that that happened 100 years ago that people said that they saw were confirmed. It's like all consistent worldwide, and so it's hard to make up, and it's hard to be that on the same page as everything. Because everyone's trying to make their own deal.
Yeah.
And it's all lining up. It's weird.
So to answer your question with the angels and wings, angels, from what we see, when the ones that look like men on earth, or that have been reported in the Bible and the book of Enoch and stuff, they never have wings. They always just look man-like, but just different. And so the book of Enoch talks about, and Genesis 6, it talks about the sons of man being the angels that rebelled against God, came to earth, slept with the daughters of man, and created the Nephilim race, which is the giant perverted race that is both man and angel. And then it got so bad, and then God sent the flood, wiped them out. But people theorize that the Nephilim gene has been carried on through either Noah's daughter-in-laws or their sons or something like that. I think it's the daughter-in-laws. Daughter-in-laws?
Daughters-in-law.
Daughters-in-laws.
No.
Daughter-in-laws.
Daughter-in-laws.
No,
Yes.
daughters-in-law.
Okay.
You plural the first.
Daughters-in-laws.
Yes. Daughters and laws?
No.
Good for them. They end the law.
Yeah, so that's why this is a crazy report, because it talks about these craft that have their crew is human-like but taller, much taller, it says. And so like if you think of like the Nephilim being giants, could the fallen angels just be like look like these giant godlike humans, you know?
So like you just go to Sunday school after church, and then they were never going to mention this. They said, "Oh yeah, God just flooded everything."
Yeah,
but not
the
we were having
why,
giant people just chilling with us.
Yeah, I've listened to a lot of Blurry and some other podcasts, and they talk about. Oh, Nate talked about it on the Blurry episode, but like we always think God flooded the world because it was just people were just bad.
Yeah.
From like some context of Enoch and I think the book of Moses and stuff like that, it talks about God flooded the world because human DNA was about to go extinct because it was being crossbreeded with the Nephilim DNA. Overrun.
The humans he created to rule the world are now being taken out.
And that's why Noah and his sons were the last remaining of this pure human DNA. And so that's why God wanted to erase everything so it couldn't be carried on.
And this is from the book of Enoch?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think so. I need to double check.
It's all a theory.
It's
all theories.
Theories, but it is written.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's not.
But
part of the word of
that's
God.
when it talks about in the Bible how before Christ comes back, it says in the end of times it will be like the days of Noah. So people are speculating that this Nephilim DNA
is again
fallen angel DNA has re-entered and that could be a sign of like why we're seeing more UFO sightings.
Let's speculate who's part Nephilim.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Ooh.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
The whole Windsor line.
He's miniature.
Yummy.
Miniature Justin.
True.
Hasbulla.
Oh.
Hiding in plain sight.
I'd support that.
He's one of their automatic drones. He's one of their like remote controls, dude.
Yeah. So
that's
crazy stuff.
Wild.
And just the traveling in and out of dimensions.
Yeah.
Like that's what this report says.
Also, if it's a bunch of baloney, why make it classified? Why now drop it? Like, why wait 50 years, more than that?
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
So there's got to be some legitimacy to it. But also, how does he know the stuff inside?
Don't know.
That's the thing.
But I think what I did see, this was like page 1 of 66 pages or something. Yeah. But this is the one that was declassified.
You know the author's name of that article? Ray.
No way.
He was just talking about himself, and then Ray was in the UFO. And
perhaps Ray was in there?
Oh, no.
Professor Ray.
Why wouldn't they just like name drop the guy who came up with that?
Well,
he came up with it in 1947.
Yeah.
But he's got to be
He didn't come up with it. He lived it, Corey. That's his life.
He observed it.
He observed it.
Certainly a guy of wisdom has to come up with that.
Yeah.
Maybe upper 40s. You start to get that. And dude's dead now. Just drop his name on him.
Yeah.
He's not going to care, I promise.
Yeah.
It's true. He might still be alive. Maybe he was like 10 years old.
He was 2.
A 10-year-old professor.
He would only be like in his late 70s, early 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's entirely possible he's still alive.
It is.
They would just call him Professor Poopy Pants. If
Yeah.
he was 2 years old and he was a professor. Professor Poopy Pants.
He'd be 80 if he would like came up with this at 0.
Yeah.
Like when he was just like out the womb, like, yeah, he's 80 now.
Nothing wrong with that.
A little young Sheldon.
Seeing UFOs.
Sheldon Ray.
Do you have these intrusive thoughts ever? I felt the train coming and I heard it and I was worried that somehow it would derail and we wouldn't hear it coming and it would crash in through this room. I was jumping out of my skin a little bit.
That would make a really good podcast.
I was going to jump up and go look.
See if the train was going to come through the building.
I can't get it out of my head.
Also,
I just got to confirm.
It literally goes like 3 miles an hour on the train track.
It would still literally kill us.
No, it wouldn't make it this far. There's no way.
It would have derailed.
It wouldn't.
And it rolled downhill.
It hits that
Where's
wall.
the hill coming from? There's no hill.
There's a little hill off the train track.
It's got all that momentum going 3 miles an hour, hits through that wall, the other wall, this wall, and Lily still sits weird on the couch.
All the presses and dryers are completely made out of steel.
I didn't.
And she's just sitting there, just like,
to alarm you guys.
and then she gets ran
It
over.
just comes through at 3 miles an hour?
Slowest death ever.
It's like Austin Powers when it's like,
Yeah.
stop!
No!
Get out of the way.
Oh, no, but speaking of trains.
What happened?
Well, yeah, don't go anywhere! And Andrew goes,
Oh man, I have a sweater on, but this hoodie, that didn't.
You got to keep going.
Oh man, I'm so cold. I feel like I need something
But you're
more than
wearing a sweater.
I need something more, something big, something fluffy, and something soft.
What are you thinking of? Maybe the Sunday Cool Hero hoodie that we offer here at Sunday Cool, and it's fully customizable for you and your group?
Maybe. Can I hear more about it?
They're really cozy and soft and a great price point.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing. So you can get hoodies, hats, shirts, and all at SundayCool.com?
SundayCool.com.
That's incredible.
Get 'em
And that's
for
where
this-
we work.
That is where we work.
And if they don't order from where we work, then we
die.
I don't know.
We could.
We could.
But hey, also make sure to go to SundayCoolSwag.com and get our new Pandas Are Spy shirt. And we got a bunch of new really fun merch on there. It's awesome. That's it.
We have socks and beanies if they're still in stock, so go now!
Shut up! Everyone, stop! No.
Quick, find a TikTok or reel that you love that's not inappropriate that you could show us.
He's got one.
You know,
You just can't. We won't have volume.
I don't like that one though.
Is there? Look in your saved ones.
Saved ones.
Do you not save any?
I might have one.
You know what I was gonna say?
a
Like
couple.
when Josh was like, it reminds me of that Bob's Burger episode when Tina learns how to drive and there's one car in the parking lot and he's like, hit the brakes, Tina, hit the brakes. She's just swerving back and forth.
You would love Bob's Burgers.
Oh my gosh. Me and my roommate in college, we watched all of them.
I've never seen it. I've watched a couple episodes actually, but
You
because
really,
Alex is a big fan of it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll give it a shot.
It's really funny.
I like if you start from one all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Stellar.
What a storyline.
What a story.
Josh
what a
gets
journey.
He just can't. He's got some kind of mental block against adult cartoons.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You need to get over it.
You don't like Family Guy or
I don't like Family
You like
Guy.
Disney movies. That's an animated movie for adults.
That I watched as a child, so it's like a nostalgic
It's
thing.
not for
You
adults. Get real.
You don't think Disney is making movies now that are animated films directed towards kids and adults?
Yeah,
But
I mean, I suppose
mainly
and adults,
kids.
Yeah, but I'm not
mainly
saying like
kids.
obviously they're not doing like animated movies that are just for at least Disney isn't.
I think Josh's
Yeah.
mental block has to do with like swearing or inappropriate jokes from a cartoon. I think that's what weirds him out.
Bob's Burgers clean, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't show my kid.
really?
That's because
Yeah.
it's made for adults.
Well,
And it's
because it's an
good.
adult cartoon. That's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. But it's clean. It should be fine. It's good. It's clever. It's good. It's made for adults.
My dad used to tape VHS tape the all the South Park episodes.
Uh-huh.
That's like a trigger in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. I can't stand South Park.
I can't either.
Okay, I have a reel.
You have a reel?
Yeah, so sing me a song.
Sing you a song. Get the guitar. The guitar.
Wait, can we do? Wait. Can we do a segment where we all show something that we like?
Oh, that'd be fun.
We
Yeah,
can go
we-
in a circle.
You got to find it.
I know. It'll take me 2 seconds. Your song is Share.
Do you believe that Josh has a reel? He's got it in there in his hand. I can't wait to see what this man comes up with.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to
good.
send it to, actually, hold on. Let me do this.
I'll start a chat with you guys.
You guys are off the chain, you know that?
In a positive way?
What makes you think
Yeah,
that?
just like
what makes you say
guys
that?
are what a beam of light
Hey, how dare
this
you?
room is.
Thanks, buddy.
That's our chat.
Also, you guys scare me.
Why do we scare you?
No, I get that.
Why would you?
Like,
Why
'cause,
would
like,
you say that?
This is like you do these conspiracy theories, and maybe I'm a sucker, but the conspiracy theories are very believable, borderline truth.
Yeah, so you could say they're conspiracy fact.
You're saying everything we say on here is an absolute fact?
All right, do you get your phone? All right, I'm going to send it. Sending it now. Don't open the video yet.
Audio or no?
No, it doesn't. You don't have to do it. But I'll do it.
No,
All right,
audio.
ready, set, click it.
Oh wait,
Oh, I saw this.
What is that?
โอ้ครับงูใหญ่
Guess what it
โตมัน
is.
อยู่ได้ล่ะนี่
Looks like tarp.
มัน
You
ปลา
just
มัน
sent me
สิ
a
เบ็ด
blank link.
No way.
Look at this, Corey.
That, my
That
friend,
can't be real.
is a snake skin.
Looks a little thick.
Bro.
That is a snake skin.
That's like 50 yards. No, less than that, but 30 yards at least. Dude, they're just fishing. Could you imagine finding that?
That's a basilisk.
Well, have you seen?
It really is.
A what?
Hold on.
Harry Potter, you wouldn't know.
Oh, what? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. To prove to you that could happen, like that is a snake. Oh, please let me find it.
Oh, I have the video.
Of what?
I have one.
I got the willies. I just shivered.
Yeah, everyone listening to this is like, we have no idea what's happening.
Are you sending us another one?
I am.
Well, can you send it like not just a blank link? Because
It wasn't a blank link. Do you have TikTok on your phone?
yeah, but it was just like a blank URL. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Oh,
with-
weird.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Ours
Andy?
works. Do you have an Android or something?
Here, I'll send it to you.
What are you, some type of nerd or something?
Don't disrespect me, Lily.
Okay, my turn.
Did you send it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay, I think this is really cute. I've shown everybody because it's so cute and it's so applicable right now to everything that we're walking out. Okay.
Okay.
The sound is what's most important, but
Okay.
All right,
you
I'll
got
do
the sound?
Yeah,
Okay.
ready?
1,
Set.
2, 3.
What? Oh my god, okay. Why are you so upset right now?
We wanted to be funny.
I know, baby, I really wanted to be funny too.
But it never be funny.
I know, it's the time change, babe.
What the heck?
That was so sweet and so funny at the same time.
Dude,
That
no,
was
I
great.
feel the same way though.
Yeah.
Dude, it's rough.
Yeah.
I enjoy the evenings a little bit, I think, but
No,
like
the evenings I
there's
don't
sometimes,
like.
But with having kids, it's like I could trick them as long as they don't look at a clock. It's like, yeah, it's bedtime, and it's like 6:30. It's like go to bed.
Yeah.
It's us Floridians right now, and especially with how it's been raining so much, I don't know myself.
Dude, yeah, for real. We haven't seen the sun in like a week.
Dude, yeah, it's been constantly
I
raining.
asked Lily, I don't even remember the last time this has happened in Florida to where you haven't seen the sun for this long.
It didn't even rain this much in the summer.
I know.
Like there wasn't a consistent 3 or 4 days where it was raining in the summer.
I say it's reminding me of Forks from Twilight.
Yes,
100%.
It's a perfect week to watch Twilight.
We should all paint our faces white.
Just stand up and
walk around.
No, I'm gonna be up on top of a pine tree, just come on, spider monkey, just running up.
Have you noticed that throughout the movies they become less and less white?
Really?
Yeah,
because
they pull back a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, this is a little too much.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. In the first one, they really went for it.
Yeah, they're like super pale.
All right,
like
First one was the
ghostly.
best.
Don't read the caption. Click on it. Just watch it.
My eyes
It's.
immediately
I
go
know
to the caption.
it's
yeah.
rough.
Right.
This
I
one.
read it.
Wait. Do you
I couldn't
need
help it.
noise or
No,
audio?
we don't need audio.
All right, watching it. Woman falls. Oh, I
Dude.
saw this.
This
She's like hanging upside down, right? Oh,
This is the most terrifying experience I can imagine.
yeah.
I will never do one of these,
No, look at what do you do,
dude. She's so lucky.
She's very lucky.
She's so lucky. I've seen ones where it's the hamster ball ones where they pull the strings down and then they have the two bands on the side and you're in cage, right?
Yeah.
And then one band snaps and then they had it locked in. But then I saw another one where it snapped midair and so it's dangling and it's falling down just by the one cord. And I'm like, it's just not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it at all.
Who was it? Was it Nate Bargatze? How do you say it?
Bargatze. I don't he pronounces it differently. I would learn that on SNL. I was like,
Bargatze.
oh, okay.
He made that joke about carnival rides, of how
He was on the highway today.
Yeah, they were literally driving 75 miles down, 75 miles an hour down the highway, and then they just set it up, and now you can ride it.
Yeah, it was like this was on the interstate 2 hours ago. It's not okay.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
You know what time it is?
Wait, we skipped Corey.
Do you have a video?
No, this guy at second 46, he kind of looks like the dad from the apple pie movies. that what they're called?
Oh, Levy?
Yes.
Eugene Levy?
Yes.
Is that what they're called? Apple? No.
Andy.
Yeah, it's
American pie.
American pie, not apple pie.
Andy, I'm about to send you for a whirlwind.
What?
Learned so much about the Levies recently because my mom and I were roasting.
The Levies?
Yeah.
What are the Levies?
Eugene and what's
Eugene Levy and David Levy.
The Schitt's Creek guys?
So you already know.
Oh, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? What?
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
listen.
No, we don't want to talk about this.
No, I'm
What?
not going to say
Oh,
anything
okay.
nefarious.
Okay.
What does that mean?
We were roasting my dad in
Yeah.
our family group chat
Yeah.
because my dad looks a lot like Eugene Levy, and he also looks like Milhouse from The Simpsons and stuff. And so we're just sending like back and forth like different pictures of what my dad looks
Dude,
like.
okay. Yeah.
And then I go to discover that show is they're all family.
Yeah.
You knew this?
Even the mom?
No, the mom. No, but
So
like, yeah,
they're not all
the son and the.
No, but was it a family project? Like, did Eugene spearhead this or
I
something?
know. I think they did it. They created it together. I think.
Oh,
I thought so. It
But
was
the girl is the daughter as well?
No,
No, not that
So
daughter.
they're not
but,
all family.
No, but his other daughter plays the waitress.
Yeah, I can't remember her name from the show, but yeah.
The one.
What?
The one that is dating the little homeless farmer boy.
I can't remember. I haven't
Who
watched
is
it
she
in a few
dating?
years. I don't
She's
know.
dating somebody.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about Schitt's Creek?
But I do enjoy watching those two, the father and son, in like interviews and stuff. They're so funny.
Oh my gosh.
They're great.
But what's so weird is that when I was looking him up, I go, gosh, they look similar. I'm like, they really could be related. And then I find out
Yeah.
that they are related.
Yeah, the eyebrows give it away.
They're doing an
100%.
interview and they wear the same glasses and they're both sitting like this. I'm like, dang, they could be related.
They look like they have a great relationship.
I haven't watched all that show. I watched like an episode.
It's
I was
pretty
like,
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it during maternity leave.
But you know what time it is again.
Question corner with Lily.
Where the questions are fresh on her mind.
Here begins our Christmas series.
Twas begins our Christmas series.
'Twas a couple of weeks before Christmas, and all through the studio, Lily Hooper had a question. I hope it's not a zero. I don't know.
You really set yourself up for failure riding
I
the
know.
studio.
I know.
You just said room.
Whatever.
Something cool.
What's your question?
My question is, what is your childhood nostalgic Christmas movie? And what movie do you need to watch now, presently in your life, to get you in the Christmas zone? I'll go first.
Of course.
It was all the claymation Christmas, which now terrifies me. But it was the Heat Miser one.
Yes.
That was
Which
my
one is
childhood.
that? What is that?
With the fire and ice.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know if I ever watched that as a kid.
it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is shocking because you're afraid of claymation.
I am. But that claymation's not like, I don't like.
Again, we talked about this. It's the scariest of the claymation.
No, I don't like the Wallace and Gromit kind of
Yeah.
claymation.
So like
big
the
eyes.
bubbly claymation. Like
Yeah.
there's different styles of claymation.
rounded
Like
off.
have you seen the new Pinocchio?
No.
The one with Guillermo del Toro on Netflix?
No, Jake said we have
It's
to watch it.
Claymation. It's insane. You wouldn't even like it's wild, dude. It's such
Isle
an
of Dogs
impressive
too
thing.
is dope.
I love Wes Anderson claymation.
Yeah, so it's just the style that you don't prefer. Got
You
it.
know, both of my girls, Ada and Jane, love Isle of Dogs.
Yeah, you
They're like
mentioned
they'll watch the whole movie.
the girls started watching and they liked it too. It's such a appealing movie to look at too.
Yeah.
Aesthetically.
I think that Ada's always going to like Wes Anderson because he's so creatively literal. And I feel like that's exactly how her brain works.
What do you mean by that?
Like she's very literal. Ada is like and she's so creative,
Yeah.
you know? And so like yes means yes and this means that. And her brain just works that way, but she also just operates at a different level. And now my adult Christmas movie that I have to watch is Family Stone.
Ugh.
Love Family Stone.
I know.
Yeah, it's good.
Do
It's a good
you?
drama. It's a good
It's-
drama. That's the one when the mom's passing away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
And
rough one.
it's Sarah
That's
Jessica
so
Parker.
sad.
I feel like every family can relate to it. Everybody has a
Dude,
big family.
Sarah Jessica Parker in that one triggers me so much.
Why?
Her character just the whole thing, all of it triggers me. So, it's like because like that huge family conflict. It's so intense.
Yeah.
They do a really good job of like creating like chaos.
Yeah.
And it's like she's having like this one-on-one conversation with the mom, but yet then people start running through and start slamming things down and just it's so loud. And then she, I think, like yells or something. It's just it's one of those really just secondhand embarrassment or like cringe type of like, I don't want to be here, uncomfortable situation.
It's funny you say that because that is exactly how I grew up.
I think that's why it triggers me so much. I'm like,
my family. It's just like my family.
Do you want others to answer the question?
Well, I was gonna say, that movie is just about as good as The Book of Love is by Peter Gabriel.
Is that why you brought it up so we could talk about the story? Because we haven't talked about the story yet.
No, we can pick it up after you guys answer your question.
No, we have to say it now because we're definitely going to forget it. The Book of Love.
The Book of Love. So
I'll do the story. Lily wanted that as our first dance.
Book of Love by Peter Gabriel.
Yeah. And I listened to it. I'm like, let me hear it. I listened to it. I'm like, this is the dumbest song I ever heard. Have you ever heard it? It's like, the Book of Love is long and boring.
That's what you were doing. You were talking with Taylor.
Yeah, so my brother was in here, and we were just like roasting the Book of Love. Like this.
You said it sounds like Winnie the Pooh or something like that.
Yes.
You started playing it, and you're like, because Taylor had never heard it.
And like,
then,
this is so dumb. And Andy's just sitting over there like this.
I was not. I was working, and I turned around.
No, you're like,
no.
And then
I was letting it all happen.
No, you were.
I was embraced. I was waiting for it to end.
And then he said, the Book of Love was actually our first dance, mine and Kelsey's. I lost it.
And you're like, no, it wasn't.
I'm like, no, you're joking because it's such a terrible song. It's so dumb.
It literally
not
isn't.
a dumb song.
It literally isn't.
It's literally one of the best.
Everyone comment, is the Book of Love the dumbest song you've ever heard?
Let me pull up your Spotify and I will show you all the list of dumb songs that you listen to that you praise and worship.
It's
like, this is a great song.
It's a boring song. And he's like, the Book of Love is long and boring.
No, you wanted you just want some Bon Iver, Alt J type of hipster junk, okay? That's what you like, all right?
We had Neil Young, Harvest Moon.
All right. Okay. Well, like soon as what's his face came out with that movie, everyone had that movie for their song for their wedding too.
Who?
What?
The John Krasinski movie. The Silence one. What is that? Quiet Place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Yeah, we did
They
get
put it on the map, and it was right before you guys got married.
Hold the phone.
It was before you guys got married.
It did not put it on the map.
It really did.
I have loved
really
that song.
No one knew who Neil Young was until Quiet Place came out.
Shut up. No, I literally have always loved that song.
Yeah, I was not upset by it at all, the conversation. I was like, I found it, because you never find yourself in those situations where you can say something. Like recently I was at a birthday party and I had jorts on. I didn't have jorts on. I almost always do. But a whole group of people start talking about how guys wear jorts because the guy showed up in a costume in jorts. I'm like, were you going to wear those to work tomorrow? He said, wouldn't be caught dead. And then they just start roasting guys who wear jorts. And it's like a 5-minute conversation. And I'm just sitting there and Kelsey's not hearing it. And I'm just laughing. And I'm like, oh man, the one day I don't wear them.
Yeah.
Because it would have been perfect. But that was a situation where I was just like, I'm just going to wait for the conversation to end. We're like, fun fact, that was actually me and Kelsey's song for our wedding day.
You could tell it broke Andy's heart, and he was really sad.
Oh.
No, I have I love that song, and I know that song. It means a lot to me and Kelsey, and so there's nothing you could say or do to make it matter any less.
Okay,
yes.
Well, it is a dumb song.
It's a dumb song.
Corey,
I regret it so much.
If you get married one day, what song are you going to pick? Something rap.
Hey, you're asking questions. I haven't answered your original question.
Listen.
She got her part done. That's all she cared about.
Yeah.
She's
I'll go
like,
first.
here's the question. Here's my answer. Let's move on.
What Christmas movie?
Rudolph. The
Claymation?
That's your childhood one?
That's my nostalgic one, and I have a fun story with it. I was texting my parents it last night because Ada and Jane were watching it. And when we had it as a kid, it was on a cassette. So they like plugged in the video camera and recorded it on TV. So it had like all the 90s commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't stop the recording after the movie. And it was like, but when we watched it in real life, then we like went to bed after. But the movie that recorded after was called Snowbound, the Jim and Jennifer Stolpa story. And it's literally ingrained in my brain.
Snowbound?
Yeah. It's
I've
like
never seen that.
A movie that I don't think anyone's seen. But I remember watching it as literally, it came out when I was 3, right? So I watched it as a 3-year-old, and it has always been in the back of my mind of being terrified of getting frostbite, because this guy, him, his wife, and their baby, they're going to their family's house or something, and they get caught in a snowstorm. It's based on a true story.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, and then the dad, they're just stuck in their little Toyota truck or whatever. The dad trekked 50 miles through snow and wilderness to find help.
Bro.
And he did. He found help, and everyone got saved. But at the end of it, and they show the real pictures of how he had to get his like feet and fingers amputated off from frostbite.
His whole foot?
I was like, or his toes, maybe a whole foot. But I just remember like his like ligaments being all black. Ligaments?
Appendages?
Appendages.
Yeah. Ligaments.
Ligaments
are inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's ingrained in my brain.
I feel like everybody has a memory of their parents forgetting to stop taping on the VHS. Like, and there's like a minute of like, what am I watching?
But my go-to Christmas movie is Elf or Home Alone 1.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's like the one you would put on to get in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
I think my favorite as a kid was always Santa Claus, the Santa Claus, with Tim Allen.
That's that's a good one.
It's such a good one, and it always just felt like Christmas. It was just a good one to watch.
Yeah.
But honestly, my favorite of all time has to be The Grinch.
Nice.
Know every word. It's so
With
fun.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Which one?
But if I'm walking through
Which
the house
one?
and I need to have it,
aren't there multiple Grinch movies?
Jim Carrey one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's the cartoon
The animated one. Yeah.
The one I put on like at home to get in the mood, the best Christmas vibe movie is definitely Home Alone 2. I love New York City.
Oh, the
and
one
snow.
with Donald Trump in it?
It was so funny. Yeah. Love that one. What about you?
The Little Drummer Boy.
Nice. So all claymations for nostalgia.
Really?
That's the one?
Yeah, the Little
Why are you
Drummer
laughing
Boy.
at that?
Okay.
Your answer is like it's any better. Come on.
You're a jerk.
What do you put on at home now?
I just
To get in the
I
mood.
was thinking about
Loser?
it. The one where the whole family comes to the house and he's messing with the lights, and then
National Lampoon.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
that one.
That's a classic too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a
He's
really
hilarious.
good one.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a crazy story? You were talking about that Snowbound movie. I have a really crazy story that you just reminded me of. It's this lady who got stuck in a basically an ice storm. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna read it. It says Gene Hillard.
We actually didn't say if we wanted to listen to the story.
Do you want?
That'd be cool.
Please.
Bill,
That'd be cool.
You think that's cool?
Sure.
Okay.
Go
I was
for
hoping
it,
one of
buddy.
you guys would say- Oh, okay. Thanks. All right. Her name was Jean Hillard, right? Repeat after me. Jean Hillard. Yes. Okay. Jean Hillard was involved in a car wreck in sub-zero temperatures. She walked to her friend's house 2 miles away, but she collapsed 15 feet from the house.
Dead?
Hold on. The temperature dropped to negative 22.
Where is this?
I will look it
Like
up.
Minnesota or something.
Yeah, something crazy. The temperature dropped to negative 22, and she was found 6 hours later. Doctors could not administer a hypodermic needle as her skin was so hard to pierce. Her heart rate dropped to 120 beats per minute. I mean, 12
fast.
beats per minute. 12 beats.
It's like,
Her skin was literally like solid. They put her in an electric blanket and attempted to defrost her. Remarkably, as she thawed out, her vital signs improved. She woke up later that day, spent 49 days in the hospital, and went on to a full recovery.
That's psycho.
that's crazy.
Negative 22 for 6 hours.
So
her
she was
skin
like
was-
in her own like hyperbolic freeze chamber.
Yeah, hibernating, dude.
Whoa.
12 beats per minute.
Like, should we unthaw Disney? Walt?
Yeah, it's time. I
Wow.
think so. We got to bring him out, dude.
Speaking of that,
He's probably really wanting a
to
cigarette right now.
Yeah, he really is. He gets on. He's like, "Why are you guys all doing this?"
2 miles, and she couldn't make it 15 more feet.
I mean, come on. I
Are
mean,
we gonna
seriously.
grow up or what?
Wait, it was 15 feet.
Yeah.
15 feet away from the door.
Yeah, how could she not
Hey,
make it 15 feet?
I mean, listen.
Like,
Hey,
maybe she's like freezing as she's walking.
hot take. A guy could have done it. Hot take.
Andy.
What I'm saying is, could he have? Could
Well,
they have?
I mean, Jim Stolpa did it. He went 50 miles.
I literally would have just died in the car. I would have just been like, I'm just accepting my fate as is.
Yo,
This is
that's-
my coffin
that's
now.
Scary.
It's wild,
Yo,
man.
I don't know if you probably have. I want to ask you. I know you haven't. of what it feels like to be in negative degree weather.
What do you mean? I know you haven't.
Have you?
Yes.
Where?
Negative
I
degrees.
literally went to Minneapolis in the winter.
Oh, okay. How cold was it?
Pretty cold.
Was it in the negatives?
I don't know, but I was under 30.
That's close.
Why would you say I have never? Have you done? No, I don't know. Maybe
He thinks I haven't done things.
But have you?
I think I did. I don't remember.
You would know. Because it is a feeling that is miserable.
it hurts.
When I lived in Montana, the coldest it got was negative 22 with a wind chill of negative 50.
Yuck.
And that's
it
not
was
that's
like-
not uncommon.
No. And when you take off your glove, it is like knives being stabbed into your hand.
He lived in Pennsylvania.
No, I didn't live there. Visit.
Oh.
Just running.
Yeah, jogging down the road.
Just pooping.
Anytime I got to poop, I run in Pennsylvania.
But yeah,
Are
so
you
I can
native
understand where she couldn't make it.
Oh man, it was just, dude, it had to have been so
Especially 'cause if
terrible.
she's driving. She probably doesn't have like her like full winter gear.
No,
you
of
know?
course not. Yeah, hopefully you did. I mean, that I never
Yeah.
did it, but in like Missouri, they were always like, you pack extra clothes and a blanket in your car all the time because you never know when you're gonna break down. But I can't imagine how scary that must have been running and then seeing the house right there, not even able to speak.
Yeah,
because you're literally like that cold. Any type of wetness in your throat, it just hurts.
Just
oh
freeze.
man,
Yeah, your eyeballs can freeze.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The friend just wasn't taking a peek out of the window.
I know. I was
Like, where are
thinking
they
that
at?
too.
Oh, there's a human being laying there.
But speaking of being frozen,
yeah.
I want to read this thing that I read today that was really interesting regarding a mother's lineage.
Oh, I read this.
You did? This is so wild to think about.
That's cool.
Okay.
So they say, let's say your maternal line is fairly consistent and everyone has their daughter at 25 years old, right?
Okay.
So 4 women in your maternal line are born every 100 years. In 1,000 years, that is only 40 women. So in 2,000 years, it is 80 women. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So basically, since 0 AD, if you're going off this like a woman is born every 25 years, that's only 80 women.
80 mothers.
80 mothers.
Man.
And then
Time that feels so long ago, but
Right?
like, that's yeah, that's
but
weird.
then so when they think that agriculture was first invented, like farming and stuff,
Yeah.
would be around 9,500 BC. So you could say like almost the creation of, if you're going off of Adam and Eve
Yeah.
stuff, you know, that's only 450 mothers to today.
Jeez.
That's wild.
Yeah, but
This is just going off of if
Okay,
if
yeah,
it's
the
the
ifs.
consistency of like every daughter from a family from that family
Yeah.
has another daughter at age 25.
Yeah.
Then you could equate it back to 450 mothers since 9,500 BC.
There could be some 16-year-olds in there. There could be some.
But we're just going off
30-year-olds.
of if there's a consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be like an average or something. Golly,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be so much more?
Yeah.
Golly, it'd be so cool to be able to track every single person
I
down to the
know.
line, dude. That would be so cool.
Yeah. Well,
we could have
supposedly,
like not a universal government, not a universal healthcare, just a universal system like that where we can be like, hey, let's all just figure this out.
the
This is our
monarchy,
lineage.
the monarchy in England, they do it
Yeah.
all the way back to Adam,
Golly, that's
Crazy.
which I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know
Who's
how
Adam?
either.
we need to break
wait,
that
first
down
man.
because that's hard to believe.
Adam and Eve, Adam.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
The
hard to
Adam.
believe.
I know.
I would love
but
to
they
look at that.
literally have like their family tree from Adam all the way to them.
Weird.
Like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Well, it's easy if you marry like
Your
your
cousins
sister
and
or
stuff,
something.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's true. And they're very well known for doing that.
This branch is really like big. What is that? What's going on?
Speaking of family trees, though, have you heard of the 80-year theory?
I heard that over the weekend or something, but I don't know what it is. No.
I originally heard Bill Nye talking about it out of all people, and I'm like, it didn't really make sense to me. I'm just like, that's weird and wild. And then I saw this other guy break it down better, to more palatable.
Yeah.
And basically, there's this theory that every 80 years there's a crucial change that ultimately changes humanity. And so he said, we're coming up on 2024, right? 80 years ago was
The atomic
1944.
Oh, geez.
World War II.
Wow.
80 years before 1944, 1864. And this is just for America. He broke it down for America. 1864 was the Civil War. 80 years before that was 1784, which was the end of the Revolutionary War and America becoming the United States.
Oh boy.
And so he's like, what's going to happen in 2024?
Dude.
If we're sticking to this 80-year theory that something always big has happened.
And it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
When whatever the Civil War, that was
and he mentioned,
just within the United States. No one knew about it. If you were states over, you had no idea what was happening. And now we're on the brink of a nuclear war.
Yeah.
And everyone's got a phone. Everyone's filming everything. Freaking Iceland falling apart.
Yeah.
Iceland.
Dude. But he brought up like AI and stuff. He's like, AI didn't exist.
Can I just read this to you?
The internet didn't exist 80 years ago. All this things like just...
Yeah.
Dude, there's so much. That's got to be the most drastic change out of all the 80s. Like 80 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary, man.
Clarissa, as we know, our friend Clarissa, she's going on a trip this week for Thanksgiving, visiting her friend. And she was sending me pictures of advertisements in the airport at MCO. And they're sponsored by Salesforce, which I think is really interesting. Like,
we use Salesforce.
Yeah, we use Salesforce here for Sunday
That's
Cool.
me. That's me.
And yeah, he's the Salesforce
genius, baby.
Tech guy. But I just think it's interesting that they're using their advertisement dollars to get political, kind of in a way, if you call this political.
Yeah, more doomsday.
This is one of the posters, and it says, AI has taken off, but who's flying the plane?
Was that a pink dolphin on the screen?
Yeah, they use like AI imagery.
It's a
So what's the
dolphin
point?
Plane.
What's the point?
And
what's
then
the...
Hold on.
They're
the
just
next
asking
one.
for, like, I think legislation and then regulation. But the next one says, should we give AI a pat down before we let it board?
That's a good play on words since she's in an airport.
I know. But I just think it's really interesting that they're using this platform to start talking about it.
Like regulating AI.
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw on TikTok, there's this girl who's like an orthodontist or something, and she's pretty popular on TikTok. She's verified and everything. She does videos on oral care. She just saw a video of somebody having a product for oral care, and it's her at the bottom.
What?
Using her voice and her face and her body and everything to endorse that product.
What?
So in that world, she's renowned. They know her. They trust her. So it's like, oh, perfect. We're going to take this person's voice and body and every image and everything, use it to promote our product to sell more. And she's like duetting the video like, how is this?
Yeah.
How is this legal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Take my permission.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude.
And so it's gonna get so much worse. And there's no way of stopping it unless you have a full shutdown, I think.
Yeah.
You would have to have a full internet shutdown.
It's too late. AI is
You
in
can't-
everything.
You're not gonna be able to stop it.
That reminds me of when I went to my first appointment when I was pregnant with Ada, and they give you a booklet, and on the cover was the couple I used to nanny for, and I sent them a picture of them. I'm like, you guys models for Advent Health, and they're like, how'd they get that picture?
Bro, that's a suit. Like, yeah, you can see right there,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a suit.
That's a suit. dude.
That's a suit if I ever saw one.
So Advent Health, keep an eye out.
Hey, that's a sue.
No, we've already become too dependent on AI, like way too fast.
I know. It happens in this building. I was just upstairs, and yesterday we were talking about a marketing campaign, and everybody's like, just run it through ChatGPT.
Yeah, well, we
I'm
use
like,
AI
Shut
for
up, let's say something original.
To help cut up the podcasts for the images, for the reels, like videos now. It's like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's getting, this thing, it can be used for good, you can use for bad.
Yeah.
It's just like anything.
What do you think of AI?
Oh, I think like it'll be like iRobot.
Yeah,
eventually.
I think so.
You think you can kill a robot?
What size? Well, it all depends on like capacity. Like a U-size robot,
3/4 size Corey.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Are they
Like-
waterproof?
What?
It's got to be water resistant, not waterproof. They're water resistant.
Waterproof.
Are they? Because shoot a water gun at it.
Like the Apple Watch.
I'll just be standing in the pond like a kangaroo. An AI robot tries to come at me.
Wait, that's how we start mass breeding kangaroos. They fight the robots.
Dude.
There we go.
There we go.
That would be an epic battle. That's like the emu battle in Africa.
Yeah.
You ever hear the emu battle?
I don't even
Battle
know
of the emu?
emu is.
Emu
It's a
is
big bird.
It's basically like
An ostrich?
type of an ostrich, but different and scarier, I would say.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Are they darker?
No, they're lighter.
They're dark.
Let's
They're
Google.
dark in the face.
I was
sure.
chased by an emu once.
Were you?
The Krugers used to have emus.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, but they can kill you with their giant talons, and they run like 60 miles an hour.
They're raptors, dude.
Yeah, and they get you. They stab you.
Yeah, and they go at your face too.
But
Could you imagine if one just got you? He's just chasing you around the yard.
Dude, I'm telling you, being
What?
chased by they're lighter. They're like a light gray.
Oh yeah.
And they're fluffier.
But
I'm just wrong on this podcast.
no, you are a little, but it's okay.
You know,
We're always wrong though.
And they're from different continents.
Foreign.
So that's what's weird about fact check you, Dad. Ostriches live in Africa and emus are from Australia.
It was definitely Africa, wasn't it? The battle?
I thought it was Australia.
Oh.
But I thought it was Australia.
Yo, I have no idea what you guys talk about 95% of the time.
That's all right. Neither do we.
We are all over the place.
I've never heard that Andy's first song. I've just been coming up with questions in my head.
The Emu War was a nuisance wildlife management military operation undertaken in Australia over the later part of 1932 to address public concern over the number of emus said to be destroying the crops in their district. Look at that amount of emus. Bro. That's wild.
Save that picture.
That's not a problem, dude. That's a takeover.
Didn't they lose too?
Yeah. They lost. The
emus won.
The Australia fought
against the military.
Yeah, they said Australia. Like I remember the meme saying Australia fought emus and Australia lost.
Dude, we have to breed these emus to fight AI.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kangaroos.
The emus won though.
They need to be drowned. The robots.
Yeah, we start this podcast talking about murdering animals, and now you're doubling down just mass extinction of
robots.
Of robots. Kangaroos are on our side.
We had to mass breed kangaroos so they drown the robots.
Did we talk about when we talked about the kangaroos like a long time ago, how they drown people?
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
They don't do that. I'm from Australia. They don't do that.
The most recent
that
video.
Someone sent me this kangaroo is standing in the river, has its hands around this dog's neck. And the guy goes out. He's like, "Hey!" He's like,
"It's literally just holding on to
my dog,"
and it's literally just looking at the human,
so scary.
waiting for it to come out. And as
then-
soon as it gets close, the guy swings at it and he lets go of the dog and starts going after the dog.
And then he
Like, it's
pushes it under.
Yeah,
He
like
pushes him under.
He
they're
used him as
scary.
bait.
Yeah, he did. He literally did.
They're so scary. Man.
Okay, someone said, "Has there ever been an emu ostrich hybrid?"
There's got to be.
They try to make it happen, but
It's an amu.
any
I was gonna say, what were
offspring
we
that
asking?
they produce are infertile, kind of like a mule.
A donkey, yeah, and a horse.
Can we call it an each?
Yeah, I like that.
A what?
Each. Emu ostrich.
Oh.
Each.
You're so creative.
Thanks, babe.
But 2024, what's going to happen? I have something that I came across that I'm like, what?
Okay, first of all, before January 1st, our first podcast of 2024, we need to write down 10 things that we believe are going to happen this year.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
in the
Good,
world,
the good, the bad,
That's
the
cool.
ugly.
predictions, and then we'll figure it out. But yeah.
But whoever gets
Resolutions,
them all right.
predictions.
If anyone gets anything right, we get like a prize or something. We have like a
Yeah.
party.
Let's gamify our predictions. So like we'll go from like descending order of like what is most easily to happen to like really
like
improbable.
also like 5 pop culture ones and then 5 like world news ones.
Cool. I like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. But did you guys hear about David Copperfield, the
Famous
illusionist?
magician? Yeah.
Magician.
Yeah.
Legend.
Well, he's back on the scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
After disappearing.
After not doing any big tricks.
disappeared.
Oh, nice. But he says his next trick will be to make the moon disappear.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
And he was
Nobody's asking for that.
so he was interviewed and he says, "Yes, it's taken me and my team 30 years to work on this and figure it out." And he says, "We have multiple methods to make it work."
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes on to say, "It's for the Save the Children Foundation." And his quote was, "If one man can make the moon disappear, from the sky. Imagine what we can do to make hunger, poverty, and danger go away for children.
What?
That sounds.
What's your message?
That sounds like a comedy movie, like a magician trying to be like, listen, it's like Zoolander views the magician. If I can make the moon disappear, imagine what the world could do. It's like, that's not going to help anything.
We could teach a lot of kids how to read and stuff.
Hey, how about you make a bunch of food appear?
Oh my gosh, you made the moon disappear. That's really inspired me to end hunger.
To me, it sounded more like anti-Christy of just like,
Yeah.
if I can make the moon disappear, I can eradicate all bad things too.
Yeah.
But
I don't
then,
know if David Copperfield's the Antichrist.
No, I don't think so either. But it's just weird. But then he says he's been testing it for the past few months, and people have reported the moon disappearing.
Uh-oh.
Like I've seen multiple TikToks that are
I've got a
like
theory.
they have like their Starfinder out, and they're like, and the moon trackers, like all this stuff, and the moon's supposed to be right there, and there's no moon.
Yeah.
And then he said, yeah, people have been reporting seeing strange things in the sky, like the moon disappearing all over the country. And he's asked if any one of you sees something strange in the sky, please report it to me because I want to figure out if the tests are going too early. And then this is all happening. The official disappearing of the moon will happen in February 2024.
Oh,
So
gosh.
everyone's going to be able to see it?
He says everyone in the country.
What is that, marketing? I'm testing it, so let me know if whatever. That's like marketing, right?
Maybe. But people will report, like, not even knowing this is happening.
Yeah.
People are like, where's the moon?
Yeah. And so, yeah, they're like, oh, by the way, this is happening. So it's completely unrelated.
Yeah.
Now, that's the theory. We are literally in a Truman Show.
Could it be?
We're in an orb, and that moon isn't real, and we're just in, like in Las Vegas, the sphere. We're just in one big sphere, dude.
I just talked to my Uncle Jeff, and he went there.
The sphere?
He said it was epic.
That's dope.
We
He
gotta
saw
go.
you too.
That'd be really cool.
We've got to do a Las Vegas trip.
Do you know the CFO quit though because their first month they had budgeted
It was
a certain-
astronomically like
it was
under.
$100 million under budget.
Oh my
or
gosh.
underfunded or they
lost $100
They lost
million.
$100 million. Yeah.
How?
Do you
Oh,
know-
from construction?
Do you know how much electric that pulls?
I assume
Yeah.
they worked all of this out. So, like, what didn't work out? Like, was
I
it
guess-
because of construction? Like, they had to do other
Or
things?
they
They had to
probably
add
couldn't
stuff?
book enough events or ticket sales or
Like, that's
something.
my thing. I can't imagine they're having trouble booking.
Yeah, that's what I don't know how
It's
they
gotta,
lost it.
yeah.
Someone did the math wrong.
Yeah.
What is okay? What show are you seeing at the to the sphere?
Sphere. What are you doing at the sphere?
What are you doing the show at the sphere?
What show would you freak out to see at this?
Band?
Yeah, and it might not be something scheduled.
Me and Andy talked about it. I thought Tame Impala would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be bonkers. I want to see
Yeah.
the Killers. The Killers in that would be so
yeah,
much fun.
that would be.
Neil Young.
What's your favorite Killer song? Mine's "Read My Mind."
Yeah, that's probably my favorite too.
Or Andy, You're a Star.
I don't know.
If you say
That's a good
Mr.
one.
Brightside,
Me?
yeah.
Oh,
That's
no,
what you were
definitely
gonna
not.
say.
No, definitely not.
It's like I know like two killer songs, Mr. Brightside, and then
Oh, somebody told me.
Your Girlfriend.
Yeah.
See my girlfriend, kind of thing.
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend.
Yeah, that
looked
one.
Like a girlfriend.
That's the same song.
Yeah. No, that's somebody told me.
Oh,
You're such a fan.
what's your favorite band
Actually,
ever?
I take it back. Human is my favorite Killer song.
My favorite
Ooh.
band ever.
Runaways or When We Were Young? When You Were Young. That was probably.
Oh, that's a good one too. Like what era?
I'm saying it ever.
Like their bands aren't really a thing anymore. Like
Yes,
they're-
they are.
What's your
talking
favorite
about?
artist? It's something Ramp.
No, like Riley Green maybe,
Who's that?
but like okay,
He's a country music star.
or
Look at Corey.
like my favorite band maybe like Motley Crue or like Def Leppard or something like that. AC/DC is good if I'm trying to go there.
If you could see prime AC/DC in the sphere,
Sphere.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't spend $2 on that ticket.
you wouldn't spend $2 to see AC/DC.
No.
In their prime?
One of the greatest rock bands of all time. What is wrong with you? Thunderstruck. Back in Black. TNT.
Do you know who would make an amazing
dare
show, though, in the Sphere?
Let's make Sphere happen.
Tell me.
Kanye West.
Dude, Kanye.
Oh, I'd see Kanye.
If he had full creative control,
I bet
and
he's
just
going
went,
to.
He 100.
Because you see where he's doing his where he's living right now for his he escaped to go write his next massive album or whatever.
Yeah.
He's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh boy.
And he's at this 5-star bougie resort that literally looks like it's out from the movie Dune.
Really?
It's the craziest looking thing. And he's wearing a weird spacesuit thing, writing down stuff and
nice.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Crazy.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely wild. But they're doing a UFC event next year in it.
Yeah.
That imagine the entrances into that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be wild, man. I can't. We have to make a trip.
They need to do when they get knocked out. On the thing is knocked out.
Yeah.
KO.
Like the Wii thing.
Yeah.
Home run.
Yeah.
And they do all the flip. They do the turnarounds.
Yeah. But yeah, David Copperfield's going to make the moon disappear.
None of you guys responded to my thing, by the way, that I want to do. I want to go see that Broadway music show.
I couldn't understand what you were saying to that. What, you can't make it happen? You said you can't make it happen.
That's what I said.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can make this happen, but let's do it.
Oh, then let's do it. Let's make it happen then. I was confused. I was like, this is this cool. I can't make it happen.
I can imagine there's going to be a lot of people there that are not our people that we want to hang out with.
That's mean. Who cares?
Yeah, we just go as a
It would be
group.
so
I don't even
fun.
like Les Mis. I go.
You don't like Les Mis?
I've watched it once. I'm not it's not because I don't want to. It's just I'm not a big musical guy. Don't they sing every single word?
Yes, I said, but it's so good.
It's like Lyle the Crocodile.
The story is so good.
Who's that?
It's that Netflix movie that one of the One Direction guys voiced, and it's literally a cartoon alligator that lives in New York.
Oh,
and instead, in normal sequences, everyone else is talking normally. He sings every word, and it's so annoying. It's not one time does he just speak as a normal alligator, to a person. He's always singing. Everyone else isn't.
And no way does he speak like a normal alligator.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
It's a movie.
I got some other fun stuff that I'm gonna save
for the half
episode
on Patreon.
Patreon.com/ninjas or butterflies.
Or just download the app. It's got a great app. It's actually awesome.
Yeah, get the Patreon app and look up Ninjas or Butterflies.
I didn't know it does the thing where if you're watching it inside the app and you swipe out of the app, it stays up there just like YouTube and everything. So it's easy to use. It's cheap.
We do a
Cancel
half
anytime.
episode after every episode, and it's exclusive on Patreon, and we got a bunch of really other fun stuff.
And by half episode, it's 30, 40 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's
Sometimes
great.
10
It's fun.
hours.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. Hey, thank you for being here with us. We miss you, Andrew. But
I do miss
He'll
Andrew.
be on the half episode too.
Corey will also be on the half episode.
Oh,
so if you want some more of
news to me,
come on over.
Yay, Corey.
Yeah.
Yay. Hey, make
Yay,
sure
Corey.
to give us 5 stars on everything.
Share this podcast with a friend. Tell somebody about it. Everyone's like, I can't believe you guys don't have 1 million followers. I can't believe this is the biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah.
I always want to comment and say, yeah, you know why it isn't? It's because you're not sharing it with every single person you know.
Yeah.
You just like and comment. That's fine. That's great. We love that. But if you want people to know about us, tell somebody about it.
Also, make sure to go get our new Pandas Are Spies
Ninjas Are Butterflies t-shirt.
So
sick.
With a really cool front piece. SundayCoolSwag.com.
Yes. And if you have any questions, anything at all, comment below. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Love you.
Ninjas.
Yeah.
Did I say ninja? I meant butterfly. The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most beautiful creations. I said empty your mind.
You learn martial arts.
Ninjas are dead!
Oh, what's crazy?
Everyone go pee real quick.
Cut cameras?
No, don't. I think
what's crazy is, dude, they found angels with wings in Russia.
No, they found that statue. We talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, that's wild.
I knew that.